Alright gang, so these are going to be the patch notes. This is what we're covering today. I know we already covered like the content overhaul, but this specifically are patch notes. I don't know if you saw yesterday's video, but this update was supposed to be huge. It rolled out and now the game's like barely playable. Huge FPS losses on PC. Lots of matches are having problems with loot. There's no loot in the match. You load in, you can't find anything. And then on top of all of that, you can't even find games. Like, servers are crashing constantly. If you do, you lag out. I mean, it has been an absolute cluster, but when they get everything buffed out, hopefully we'll be able to use some of this gold. We've already talked about, you know, the boys and Homelander, all this. They already kind of made this statement today. This update contains several fixes for known crashes. We prioritize increased stability and crash fixes across all platforms. I don't know if that statement was actually made before like this came out, but if it was, like, outrageous. That is outrageous, because it is the worst like update for bugs I think I've ever seen in Call of Duty history. This is absolutely cracked. So obviously we know the Starlight, Homelander, and Black Noir operators are out. There's a couple other things. We got events going on. This camo right here, the red camo for the boys, actually moves. It's a moving camo, which I really like. And then the white one I don't believe moves. Let's see. We got the MX Guardian shotguns, new fully auto shotty. Absolutely broken, as you can imagine. It is extremely broken. So what's new? Shotgun comes out, super broken. Semi-auto and burst weapon shot queuing improvements. We improved shot queuing for better detected and intended weapon fires and prevent the occasional jamming effect. Outrageous, bro. This game is so busted. The jamming effect is what they're calling it. Just in quotations, jamming effect. Just say the bug, the occasional bug. Base weapon stat bars have been updated to more accurately reflect their functionality. Attachment stat values have been updated again for their functionality. New attachments: underbarrel, Corvus torch, Dragon's Breath packed underbarrel shotgun. I hope that's super broken. One time the FAMAS shotgun in Warzone 1 was a one shot up to like 50 meters no matter what. It was insanely fun to use for like the 2 days it was out. But I do like when the game breaks in that sense, like when everyone can use something like that. Alright, so every single gun got damage profile changes with Season 4 Reloaded. Like, they went through everything. But then they actually had some nerfs. I don't know if any of these nerfs will actually do too much. I mean, you know how it takes like a few nerfs, I feel like, to get it just right. ISO 45 got a nerf. I'm just going to go through and read nerf instead of the actual specifics. ISO 45 nerf. Basnep 9K got a nerf. Let's see. Cast Off 762 got a nerf slash buff, so like less damage, faster ADS. I'm gonna call that a nerf, honestly. Cast Off 74U got an increased hip spread and reduced headshot damage, nerfed. TAC 56 nerfed. Shotguns, KV broadside buffed. Oh my god. Bryson 800 nerfed. Bryson 890 nerfed damage to arms but buffed damage to the main body, so Bryson 890 definitely got buffed. Expedite 12 definitely got buffed. Marksman rifle Tempest Torrent reduced close to mid-range damage. Nerfed. EBR nerfed. Lockwood MK2. I guess you would call that a buff, but it's not a one-shot headshot, so chop it. And then the SAB 60, it got a buff, but again, no point using marksman rifles in Warzone. Fixed an issue with underbarrel grenade launchers that prevented explosion effects from occurring when hitting players with a direct shot, as long as the grenade is at arming distance. So it looks like these are, I guess, the main haul of weapons that got affected. I did not see the Lockman 556 on that list, which is definitely meta right now. I didn't see the Lockman sub. I didn't see anything that was like actually top tier meta per se on this list, other than the ISO 45. So I'm excited to see how they balanced everything out. Hopefully it makes a difference. The end of Warzone 1, they kind of had it dialed in where you could use any gun you wanted and rip, like have a great time. So I hope they get back to that. Let's see. Audio adjustments decreased how often low ammo alerts play. Cool. Let's see, fix an issue where sender sound would not function. Fix an issue, final hit marker sounds occasionally didn't play. Shock stick, electrocute sounds to not play. Cool. The last little bit of this, it says it's social, looking for a party, stuff like that. We don't really care about that. UI, nothing about that is like it's a dub. There's no way. We're not even getting into that. And then bug fixes. There's no point in reading all the bug fixes. If you want to pause the video and read it, absolutely go ahead. But this update had so many bugs. There's no way. PC settings, loadout system now enables players to effortlessly switch to their primary and secondary weapons. I guess it's for keyboard and mouse players. Yeah. Let's see. We got the final Autumn Grad raid, which we've talked about. A few multiplayer maps. If you want to pause the video, go back and read those. Absolutely. Warzone, obviously we got the superpowers in Warzone right now. So we got the charge jump, electric, shockwave, laser vision, and teleport. You pick them up as perk packages on the ground, hit your bumpers at the same time to use them, and then you hit the bumpers again, almost like in BO3 when you had like an ability. It's the same thing but boys themed, which is pretty cool. Modes, let's see. We got like the new rotating maps. The boys event's not LTM, it's in everything. I don't know why they did that, but it is. And then we have these new drones coming out that you can hang from, and like they take you up in the air so you can get across the map. And that's really it, man. We got rotating maps coming, big weapon nerfs, buffs. Everything else, like all of this we have covered in the last video in the content overhaul. I just kind of want to go through today and really talk about the weapons. So if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, learn something new, hit that sub button, crush that like button. I'll catch you all tomorrow for another banger. Let's get it going.